Oh, careful. All right, here's some propaganda 101. Now, of course, the post office, thank you, is the original. And there's something I want to show you down there. I think I can fit it all in one video. This is the eagle of Rome, of the Egyptian Empire. You have pink marble, but on the inside is the good propaganda. The fake history that we all believed from all the ink on paper. Oh, excuse me. Okay, you see all that? Complete lies. Never happened. But English wore the same uniforms as the Spanish. This didn't happen. Oh, there's that flag. I showed you that flag in Tybee Island. I also showed you the pirate flag because they stole our flag and they became pirates. A lot of echo. You should support your local post office though, because these places are awesome. And they got a ton of P.O. boxes. And then here's some Antiquitech. I don't know, 1600s maybe? We don't know the timeline. We'll figure it out one day. But you could have some good concerts in here. Violins and singers. Waterfall never works, so either they can't know how to repair it or they just won't repair it and clean it. But it'd be nice to come in here. This wasn't a post office long ago. Or maybe it was. But you never hear the... they don't clean. I don't understand these people. Because they don't know nothing. These thieves who stole our history. They don't know anything. Look at these doors. Brass doors? Come on. There was a world at peace, and now you're in a prison. Everyone's afraid. Everyone's living behind bars. And I think these are more modernized. Oh, fascies. See, that wasn't us. That was something they created. We are not prisoners. Florida constitutional citizen, this is your country, not the U.S. They are serving us. We pay all the taxes. But yeah, that's just propaganda. That is true. That's your history. What you're seeing here is the sun with an eclipse. Not the moon, but whatever passes in front of the sun. All right, let me see if I can show you this other cool thing that they have here in Miami. Beautiful, is it not? It's sad we don't get to use this stuff anymore. You should write letters to one another. Do postcards at least. Do postcards at least. But this building is ancient. Oh yes, Drunken Rebel has been drinking, always. More coral reef, more coral reef. See, the rain came, you can really see that coral reef. So they blew up the city. They did the mud floods, they killed all our parents. Okay, they killed everyone that was grown up. They flooded the cities and raised us on lies. Now it's nice to come to locations while I'm posting other videos. Not real, fake lights. We don't like fake lights, that's dead light. You want the old school light bulbs. And so the majority of the population is just tourists. There is no local, per se, population here. That thing's even for retail, 3,000 feet, so they're trying to rent out space. But there's so much shit here, like everywhere else you go. It's all like Disneyland, okay? Everything is Disneyland. And, you know, you could put some fish in there, some koi. They never have koi in the fish ponds. It'd be nice to have some koi in the fish pond. But we're just walking on old bones, dead bones. People that have come and gone. Whoops. Riding them bikes. Ride them bones. And there's all your fucking bullshit. United Nations. Okay, that ain't U.S. military. That's United Nations fucking Jade Helm 15 Project Bluebeam bullshit. Miami Vice. I remember that TV show. But the thing I'm going to show you next, it's beautiful. It is the original street map when they built this island. This is an entirely man-made island. Oh, that's further down. That's okay, I'll keep walking. I can get some. This is the police department or some house. They have the urns. Once again, Antiquitech. Remember, they stole everything. There are no fucking Freemasons. There's a bunch of solids, but the solids are not red and blue. If they're not red and blue, they're not local police, they're UN troops. See, red and blue, those are our people. They need our flag on our people. We are citizens. The police are citizens. Edison, the military are citizens. Looks like I'm gonna be able to make it. Cool. So all you do is you mud flood, clean it up, replace the wood and windows, and keep the Antiquitech. And that is a flower, but you know the other symbols are just symbols of wind. Once again, factions. Everybody had their own design for their faction. One people, one world. But in World War II, they erased all our kings and queens who were good, decent people. We didn't worship them, we didn't bow down to them. They were our protectors, and we gave them the ability to protect us. However, by World War II, whatever was left was these Freemasons, as they call themselves. This is our police department here in Miami Beach Police. Oh yeah, I'm gonna say my people, because I'm a US citizen. I'm also a Georgia citizen. And we have an old plaque. Chief Rocky. 1991, propaganda. Total bullshit. That guy didn't do nothing. Sure as hell didn't help me when I was sleeping on the streets. And this gun, I'm sure, still works if they want to prime it. You gotta realize this weapon I don't think is World War II. I believe this is more World War I or pre-mud flood tech. And there's your cannon. But yeah, you put bullets in these things. Now this is a real deal. Okay, this ain't like that cannon I showed you. This is old school. And you just drop your shell and like a gun, you just shoot it. And you blow those things off that tower. I think that's the Miami flag. I don't know why we got the gay flag. I don't know what, that's Florida flag. Oh, and it's above the US flag. So yeah, and the prisoners of war. We can be a rainbow coalition. I don't care. And then this is a memorial to all of us who have been murdered because war is murder. American legions, all that. Now, I'm not saying they didn't pull off a civil war because after the mud floods, they had raised us. But I'm pretty sure by 1850, there was no civil war because we see the world is desolate. Nothing survives. Nothing is living, and we get run over by crazy Chinese drivers who don't know what the fuck's going on because they're not free people, they're communist. And we say, fuck the communist, fuck the federalist, fuck anybody who takes our taxes and use them against us.